Hi friends! Welcome back to my channel. I am Nadia Skippy Skittle on Instagram. Hello. Yes, I am back. I know I have been like MIA on my YouTube. If you guys are wondering about me, I am Alhamdulillah safe. If you guys are following me on Instagram and you know that I've been socially active on my Instagram instead of YouTube, it's because of I am a COVID-19 survivor. So this past few weeks of August was really hard for me and my family, since we are undergoing quarantine and I have to take care of me, my well-being. Even I lost my voice and I couldn't talk well, I couldn't speak well. Every time that when I want to talk, I will end up coughing. But Alhamdulillah, it's all over. It's past. I have another chance right now to live again. So yeah, if you haven't got a vaccine, please do, because I completed vaccine and it helped me. If you're new here to my channel, I post mostly about my planners and my journals. I share my system and so on. So yeah, thank you so much for subscribing to me. Okay, so in July, I was totally about one book July. It's like a prom or a challenge for me to go back to basic with book bound. So I am mostly with rings. I plan in my rings planner. Let me show you a little bit of my ring planner. If you watch my past videos, this is my ring planner. Yeah, I do have it set up. Watch my previous video. So yeah, I have this video set up if you want to watch, but today I'll be sharing with you the update and my reviews because I haven't got a chance to do that. So let's go. Okay, number one, I love B6 Slim. It's super handy. It is the size of a personal size insert, which is similar to what I'm using and the same system size as what I'm using currently. So I really like B6 Slim. I love MD notebook. It's just amazing. It is amazing. I love it. Okay, and as you can see, there's like marks. I do not have a cover. I just love how it is. It is a well used book, and my goal for One Book July is just to journal a day and to finish one whole book. And actually, I did it. Okay, so I'm not gonna talk about the decoration and things like that. If something came up, I will just talk about it. But you can watch all of my setup videos. Yeah, the link is in the description, or you can just go watch my previous videos. Okay, so in the first beginning, I thought that I want to put like photos of me, my family and stuff like that. I didn't. Well, I just don't know what's stopping me, but I didn't. I just go with it. Yeah, so I just go with the flow and stuff like that, and that's it. And I love the index. Actually, this is something that I've never done like religiously, but then I did stop because I was just like, I'm not gonna write all the page numbers, so I just stopped. But I know what things that was in my morning pages book. Yeah, so we have the calendar. I don't look at this at all. It's just here to remind something, but I do jot down things according to the dates right there. Basically I just wrote this just to fill up my on the right side of the page. It's like decorative, but mostly like quotes. You can just flip it up and then you can see like more quotes just to remind myself, you know. But I don't go to this page unless if I want to see calendar, but mostly I use my phone. So yeah, this is the habit tracker that I start again. I've done this before in my rings. I like it. I like how August is super back to basic. I like that. And these are my July moments, filled up so quickly. My gratitude, but I change it to Alhamdulillah. Thank you Allah for things per day. And then this was supposed to be a prompt of hadith and Quran journal, but I didn't found any prompts of Quran like surah related to like the previous years that I did. So probably the person who made it wasn't no longer doing it anymore, so I didn't do that at all, so it's just blank. But I did do my Quran journals and ayat a day in here. My morning pages was absolutely the things that I love in July, that whenever I wake up, okay, automatically when I wake up, I just grab this book and write. So this decoration will come later throughout the day if I want to, you know, paste things. If not, I'm just gonna leave it blank. Like this page, I actually add stickers first. Yeah, so look at that. This is how the daily is, the daily pages of my morning pages. So I just write it down and then I just use like what do you call that, the highlighters. Yeah. And then this is my hadith a day. I loved it. I really like writing down and trying to be motivated every single day, reminding myself to be a better believer every day. So this one is a meal planning of mine. I actually wanted to cook in July. I end up cooking only one thing, and others are just somebody else cook for me, or I just, you know, takeouts. So here is like a page of sticky notes or reminder. I do use this quite often to quickly grab all of my sticky notes right here. And then moving on to the second week of July, still at it. I'm trying my best to use up all of my washies. So you can see a few there. And then there's this week. This is the week when I was so obsessed because I was in not Twitter. I was in TikTok, and then I saw like people are journaling using vintage things. I end up buying all this vintage stuff, which is not even in my collection. But yeah. And then this is more of hadith a day, and then the next is the Quran, the ayat a day. I didn't end up finishing because I was like pretty extra busy that week. And then you can tell this is like the vintage things. And in July, I was really pretty obsessed with Marvel, so I was like on a sequel with my family, watching Marvel every single night. And then yeah, I love morning pages, still with the morning pages, and my Quran. Then I stopped. I started writing each surah's lessons in the Quran. So yeah, that's something else that I do. And then it's already Eid. I had fun with Eid. And then there you go, I stopped my hadith and I just decorated to make it like I thought I'm going to come back, but I didn't. You know, it doesn't bother me. It's just there to remind me that yeah, this is what happened for this week. And my morning pages is still on. I do have the vintage stuff, and as you can tell, it's the end of July, and I end up not decorating it at all. So there's I miscalculate my pages, so there's more of notes right here. And what I did was there's more blank pages, right? So I just add like notes right there for the month. So yeah, that's about it. Next is the weekly things, or like master to-do list for the week itself. So this is week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and I really like it. And yeah, some tasks are done, some tasks are not done, so that's where I'm gonna shift. That's where I've already shifted, sorry, I have already shifted in my rings planner. And this is supposed to be for home. There's just 2 things. And moving on to daily. Okay, so for July, I thought that, okay, having my to-do list in here, actually I cannot put my planning in here because then I would not see this, you know what I mean. I have to put only journaling. I can't share the planning and journal together because I end up not using this. So I like rings. Okay, I like my planning to be in rings. So, but then I tried in 1 month, and this is how it goes. Okay, all of my to-dos right here. And then I tried different layouts. I tried like vertical, horizontal, this way, sideways. I tried everything, and it been working well, but I still go back to my vertical style, and I'm still doing it today. And this is more like a wish list and things that I paid for. More list, IG favorites of mine, YouTube videos, which is I never end up getting write anything. So, but I do my blog posts, my projects going on, my ideas, things for the shop, for my shop, and then more notes that just to remind myself these are the things. Yeah, and then there's a few other pages, and this is project for August. I did all this. I love it. I did all this, okay, in August right now. Yeah, I'm currently doing all these projects. I love that. So probably I'm gonna have a space to write something like this again. And then I do have my reviews every single week, and I love it. And that's the end of my review. And then it's just a pen test, and then that's just the back side that where I keep my what do you call this, journaling cards and just stickers out there. And that's what that, okay, I found it on Twitter. This is Tasia on Twitter. Yeah, and that's my review. The tabs are perfectly fine. I do sometimes, paste sticker to the tabs so that it won't go away. But seems like everything stays in place like that. But only for this that I shifted around. Yeah, the only thing that I didn't do is weekly section, which is week 1, week 2, week 3. I didn't label that, so probably I want to label that soon. These are the identification for this is for my week to-do list, the master to-do list. See, so I know each task for what is week 1, week 2, and week 3. So for example, I want to go week 3, so this is actually the week 3 for mine. So that is for my one book July. So in case you're watching it right now for August, you can set up one book for your September. I mean, just go back to basic and see what you like, what you don't like. So my August, I do have my rings with me as my dailies are in here, my tasks, my weeklies, my updates, trackers, everything's are in here. And this is just dedicated to only my morning pages. So I really like how morning pages really look like. I feel good when I'm writing it down. So I'm still going to do that for the rest of the year, which is, yeah, I've calculated. So this is just for August, and then I can still have September, November in here. We'll see how it goes. So yeah. So I love it. See, I made another book as well in case this runs out. I love it. They just have like stickers right here, and then my name, me and my fiance. As I told you earlier, I was obsessed with Marvel, and that is actually Tony Stark. So this is like a mood board for me, and it's just things that I love, the galaxy and stuff. Still have the index, and this is the front page, similar to this. Yeah, it's just an explanation on the book. And I do add vellum. This is from Daxina, so she does put all this vinyls, acetate in her notebook, so I just kind of put it there. And then these are the moments in August, and then continue with my morning pages. So my morning pages are like this, mostly aren't decorated because I've been sick in August, so I just write my heart out, things that applicable to me. And I do have a weekly reviews every week. Every end of the week I do have a weekly reviews. So this is week 2. Wait, where is my week 1? So there you go. And then yeah, so I should review this for last week. We are going to see September real soon. That's gonna be, wow, that's pretty quick how time flies, right? So yeah, that is my One Book July update and what I'm bringing for August, and I'm gonna keep on doing it. Thank you so much for being here and watching and staying here till the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. I will try to get in touch with you and answer all of your questions. You can find me on Instagram if you like to see all of my posts. I normally post there on my Instagram more, but I do spend time here on YouTube just to share you all of my planning setup in details. Sometimes I do miss out things, and sometimes it doesn't make sense to you. I apologize, but that's just how my brain works. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Aunty suka tau tengok transition yang tukar-tukar baju tu. Zaz dia buat sekali. Dia tukar baju dia. Lepas tu, dia buat silang pula. Pap. Tukar lagi. Lepas tu dia buat tarik-tarik pula. Tarik sana. Tarik sini. Tukar lagi.